Greetings and salutations, I am Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Europa Universalis IV as Kongo. And yeah, I've been reading up on the event files. As far as I could understand with the colonialism institution, as long as you have embraced the idea of conquest of the new quest for the New World, and you've discovered either North or South America or the New World in general, you are eligible. So you don't have to have colonies in the New World as far as I could understand the event files. And it didn't seem like it had any modifiers for that either. The only requirement was that you had a port in the capital region. So let's have a look at that for a moment. Geographical regions. So I assume these count as ports that are eligible. Oh, right, sea regions as well. Starting to wonder what the coloration here was. It can't happen on St. Helens because that's an island, but it could happen to any of these three provinces, and of course if I colonize these, it could happen there as well. Unless it means just area, in which we can't possibly get it. I believe it said region. And I definitely hope so, otherwise we definitely can't get it. So we'll see. It's a 5% chance, so yeah. We only have, let's see, we have 4 ports where it could potentially spawn. Only 2 of them have some level of development. I could start boosting development here and spread estates, let's see. That will give +1 feudalism, yeah, right. Right, I'm still waiting for those darn modifiers to go away. Because burghers are unhappy, that's plus 10% development cost. And declining fertility is another 10%, so... yeah, this is kind of expensive. But this would boost feudalism, but I really have to boost it quite a lot in order to get it up to the levels needed. Right, Estates, where are you? Institutions, rather. Yeah. Can't spread there at all. So my only hope really is to just boost some province up into the skies, because it can't cross from here, I think. I'm not sure. Can it spread if it is in one of your provinces? Can it spread to the capital that way? How do I see local institution spread? Must be a way. I mean, this just tells me that it's 0, but I want to know what actually causes it to spread. Presence in Congo, yeah, embraced in 0. Institution speed, there we go, spread. 17.5%. Still hasn't spawned, but it can. Let's see now. And we're going to try to go Protestant just to see if we can get a chance here, I think. As for global trade, I really doubt we're going to get that one. That's by 1600. Don't know if we can get there in time. Manufactories we could potentially get by spending tons of money. It's 150 years ahead, so you never know. Enlightenment, I don't know, maybe, we'll see. Wait a second. That seems like a very odd bonus for Enlightenment, to be honest. Culture conversion cost. So basically, it gets cheaper to basically unify your country under as one culture, which kind of, to me, is the opposite of what the Enlightenment is, which is basically understanding and respecting each other's cultures, not necessarily converting them. I think that bonus is odd. I think that it should be something for accepting more cultures instead, rather than conversion. Well, at any rate. I can do this kind of stuff and boost the advancement of feudalism here. But I would have to boost it quite a few times. Let's see. Okay, it's only... I have to develop this province 36 times, I think. I've been reading on the wiki, and as far as I can tell it, when you have between 3 and 7 base stacks of development in total, you have to develop 37 times. So that's 37 times 72. Yeah. That's quite the cost. That's quite the cost. So if we spend 2,000 development points, we can get the institution in one province. One province. Ugh. And of course, if we do that here, we won't actually get anything from it, but we're much better off served up by just keep developing here. Yeah, fine. So we're gonna do that in 1505. When we're gonna start doing that. On the bright side, we'll have immediate access to the Renaissance as well, and we can do the same thing over again. Hopefully. But yeah, we won't need a colony in the New World, so we're not going to do anything over there. 200%. Ugh. And it's only going to get worse. Ming's 150 because they have feudalism, but they had it from the start, I believe, so... The Mamluks are on the 8th. Wow. Mamluk, Muscovy. England is not on the list. England is not on the list. What is going on with England? Burgundy is not on the list. I assume they collapsed. I wish I knew more about Europe. But I really don't know much. I know that England exists. That's about it. And of course, Albania exists, which is kind of funny. Aragon, Naples, yeah. You've married them, unfortunately. Subsidizing Albania. Why are they so... They're not rival to the Turk either. And Portugal has rivaled Castile. I'm sorry, I just find that really, really amusing. Yeah, okay, fine. Back to playing. So, we're not going to chase a colony in the New World, after all. I don't think we're going to need it. We're just going to focus on settling Africa. And we did pick the mission to colonize the Cape Coast. So we're going to do that. Yeah, and we're going to need more troops over here. So, we're going to send him home and see if we can march our army out here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to settle this, clear all the natives. We are going to probably do something in this area. No, not with Ajuran there ahead of us, but definitely going to solidify the area around Lake Victoria. And then we'll have to see if I want to do a no CB war on them. That, I don't know. Of course, we will also have some other challenges pretty darn soon. Because since we went with embracing of the Catholic faith, we should get an event about converting the King of Kongo within 5 years, so that's pretty darn soon. Well, fairly soon, we'll see. Another exploration done. We definitely got the coast now. Let's explore in the Caribbean. You go there. So yeah, we should get an extra speed for being in an adjacent territory. I probably should send our troops over. You're around the 17th. Will the colony be done by then? It will. Bring as much troops as we can. No, we really would like to have colonized Luanda and stuff by now, but 10 development, that's really juicy. Unfortunately, can we afford it? No, we can't. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna start saving up points to boost up the capital. And we are going to colonize, or at least this one province. I'd like to colonize more, but that's about all we can do, I think. And we need to save up money so we can embrace institutions once it actually spreads to our territory. Which will take quite a long time. Spy network in Joma. Joma. Oh, in Mali. Fine. I didn't need that anyway. So, given that they've rivaled Castile, do we want to be friends with them? I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Portugal is gonna die. But, well, that's actually a good thing for us. That means that Portugal's colonies will be considerably more vulnerable. And Castile's colonies, on the other hand, well, he's not growing fast. 10 a year. Portugal has definitely landed in the New World somewhere. Probably all the way in the Caribbean, since I can't see him here. I suppose we could try to be a colonial power over there, but that's not really what we're pursuing, is it? Our entire army is more or less come across now. Another exploration done. The West African Sea, sure. Did the transport get over there already? That's the... My word, what the heck have you been up to? They're nearly sunk. Mission settings. Repair threshold. Not never. Any damage. So they... My goodness. Those ships are pretty much all sunk. Yep. Okay, there we go. Full army. We are gonna do a slight attack here, I think. 3 military points to do this, but that should speed up the colony. Should increase the colonial chance, so there we go. Spread has now gone up to 65 a year, which is pretty decent. Chances by 14, yeah, because there are no hostile natives. So that's that done. We're gonna send you home, I assume. Wait a second. I could be wrong here, but when they colonize, the culture remains. So when we colonized, why did it switch? Is this a bonus for being African? That the territory actually converts to your proper culture? Yeah, I'm going to assume that it means that since we share, our capital is on Africa, the African continent, the culture will automatically flip. I assume that's what's going on there. Which is fine by me, and Fulua showed up. That's a new nation. They would take an alliance. Not that I particularly care about them. Military level 5, they're actually a potential target for us. They are ahead on military tech, there's not much we can do there. Yeah, we have to embrace feudalism. There's no other way. We have to get that done. As for Kilwa, Kilwa is at war with Mutapa. And they're a rival to Kilwa. I would love to attack these guys, but as you can see, they're way ahead of us in military tech, and that's just too dangerous. Yeah, I'm gonna start just building up a spy network here. We're gonna need to attack him as soon as possible. Bring our army home. Prepare for that. We certainly have the manpower now, so it's definitely time for war. I just want to annex Buha first and then fabricate claims all over the place. You know what? Enable automatic transport and go. Yes. Excellent. There aren't any natives here, so this colony should grow reasonably fast. And once it is 400, it'll grow even faster, so... Did say Cape Coast, right? Yeah. So that's the disadvantage of exploring more territory, because suddenly our ships will happily sail into areas where they attrition to death. Ugh. Yes, our units have suffered, I know. Okay, now we have 2 rivals, we can't get a third as far as I know. No! What? Portugal! Why? Why? And how the hell am I even valid as a rival for you? Well, that kind of sucks. Okay, Castile want to be my friend. You want to be buddies. No, you don't. Ugh. Forced migration. Oh. So this is where you landed. Okay, you went further south. I'm starting to think you actually need a finished colony in order to spark colonialism. A finished colony in North America. I don't know. But we couldn't reach there anyway, so... So there's not much for us to do about that. I think I want to clear out all the natives in this province as well. Finished exploration, and there is no more territory for us. Actually, there is a bit. Fine, let's explore that area as well. I just want to see, are we getting any tech reduction from spies? No. Have they changed that then? Before you could get a tech modifier just by spying. I guess you no longer get that. Is there a special option for it? No. Okay, so there's no way there's no passive way for stealing techs that way. Timbuktu broke alliance. They took territories, split up. Okay. Shirazi merchants. A group of Shirazi merchants from the east have established themselves in Kongo in hope of bringing new goods to the port cities from which they come, while the Shirazi claim to originate from a few families that once were the first Muslims to... once were. I think that's a spelling error there. The first Muslims to settle the African coast. Their Islam is one that generously intermixes rituals and magical ceremonies. In Kongo they feel at home, and the local population has taken no issue with them. Great. The province of Kongo gets... Oh. Local trade power and modifier, that's a capital province. No, it's not. Ndongo is... which province? Thought that was one of the coastal ones. What's this one? Yeah, there we go. Grant export licenses. So I can gain legitimacy, which we're kind of slow but bad on. Merchant guilds. Wait a second, has the development for burgers gone away? It has. So now waiting for the declining fertility. But yeah, getting more money would be nice. I don't really want to piss off the merchants though. I can grant one public charter in 1505. Can call a diet in 1505 as well. That's the only way we gain loyalty, so... I kind of want the legitimacy as well. I'm gonna go with this. Side with the merchants. We're gonna immediately rob them blind. We need the money. Now we have 400 points. Do I want to push this through? Or do I want to spend that points developing Kongo? Those points developing Kongo. We're not going to get anything out of this idea. We are going to get something out of that next idea. Chance of air plus an extra colonist. Whoa! Oh, right, that's our idea. My 10% military cost. Ooh, lovely. For some reason, suddenly I thought it was some kind of other things going on here. So let's see. We're gonna need another 400 points, and right now we're paying how many for Buha? 6. Okay, so we're gonna get a lot of points pretty darn soon. Fine, I'm gonna just flesh out this so I can get to the next colonist, so I can start 2 colonists at once at a cheaper rate. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Meanwhile, this feller can not do anything. We don't have the range to do anything. So protect trade in the Ivory Coast node. I'm considering colonizing these two, especially that one, given its wealth, so I can move towards the Cape. I really want to reach Cape. I assume, hope that our friends are going to be busy for a while. I also want to grab those 2 islands because they are drawn to them, given that they are, well, less trouble. Go in here, kill the natives. So we have an access path. Excellent. 14. My goodness, do you have less supply than our own people? I don't like this. Than our own provinces, I mean. 500 gold, no, we're definitely gonna need it. Spy got kicked out. That's too bad. Why did you stop hiding? Carrying hiding from enemy fleets that are too strong. Come again? Slightly damaged. Cautious is the default, yes. What are they considering an aggressive fleet here? Well, okay, fine. Now they suddenly accept it. So there seems to be something odd there. If you... I'm just gonna see this again. He was at port. I had set him to any damage as the repair threshold combined with the cautious. And then it seemed like he didn't want to leave ever. Because he thought the moment he did get damaged and... yeah, I don't know. There was something odd with the behavior there. Combination of any damage and cautious. At any rate. Who am I? Yes, please, I'll take that. I'll very much take that. 10 years of much faster colony growth. Plus 90 a year now. 90 colonists compared to his 10. So, yeah. That's fine. Did we find the Portuguese colonies? We did. And he is colonizing at a very great speed. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that he's gonna get a colonial power, a colonial state down there, and then he's gonna get the colonialism institution. I'm fairly certain he's gonna get that. I don't know. The only trigger was that you had gotten the idea and discovered a new world. It didn't say... I couldn't understand if there were any things that sped it up, because the rest of the stuff looked like a history file. And not a file for increased percentage chance of it spawning in that particular province. But then again, I'm very new to institutions. I can be making colossal mistakes here. Yeah, I am suffering attrition. Ugh, boo. Split the forces. You're going to be annexed in just a few months. Okay, in November you're going to be annexed. Then we're going to start fabricating claims on Buganda. And given that the claims reduce autonomy, we have to make claims all along the entire area. So it's going to take a while longer before we go to war. Oh, there comes the annexation. And that's going to free up one diplomatic slot. Which means we could, in theory, do an OCB and vassalize someone. Integrating, yes, accept that, accept that. You wouldn't become my vassal, but you have... Ah, darn it. You have military detects level 6 as well. That is unfortunate. But you're pretty darn small. So I should be able to annex you rather quickly. Or rather, vassalize you, and you have no friends. So I think that's going to be okay. We're very likely going to do that. We're going to start with Nkori, I think. It was the highest one, wasn't it? Yeah, level 10. And we need to do the two other ones, and then we're just going to do a steam annex here. And he's not allied to the one on the top there. No, he's not. Excellent. Portugal started the conquest of against Morocco. Fine. War with Morocco on Tlemcen, well, I believe. No, he was not just at war with Austria, with the Castile, so, yeah. Never mind. Their army is considerably stronger than ours. Or their army, yeah. Mid-level 9, it wouldn't be even, yeah. They would basically steamroll us. I think... Since we don't gain anything from doing that, I'm not gonna bother. I could drive all them back. Don't know if it's gonna be a good idea though. Because if they decide to fight us, we are kind of dead. We can't fight their army. Their army is just way more powerful than ours. Yeah, 17% stronger and everything else. No, I don't dare rival them. I'm just gonna try to make them like us and maybe, just maybe pick on something else to be a rival. So let's see how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna need how many? 25. So yeah, one every month. So basically, getting claims on those two provinces, that's gonna take several years. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. And you already have quite a bit of autonomy anyway. Fine, I'm gonna get one more claim and then I'm gonna attack him. I think that's how we're gonna play it. We don't really need the army maintenance right now. Should have done that ages ago really, but never mind. So yeah, it's gonna take about a year to get the last claim. And we'll see. By then we might have gotten this one done. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Will I get another colonial modifier? Where is it? Where is it? I know I have it. Colonial enthusiasm. Yeah, that's the problem. So I won't get this reward. Well, that sucks. I won't get this reward. Because I already had it, so it'll just... There we go, now I'll see, it'll just overwrite the modifier. Yeah. So it doesn't double up. I'll boo. Boo boo boo. Not gonna convert it to federalist. I'm still trying to become Catholic here. And I don't think we're ever gonna get a prestige. Do that and cancel the mission just to cycle it. At any rate, this will keep growing really, well, fairly fast. And I think I'll grab the small islands out here. How's the institution spread going? Istituzione. Only 11% out there. Yeah. If I want it, I really have to go all in here. We'll have to try. To lift it all the way up, that's gonna take a zillion points and then some. Because the cost here it's gonna keep increasing. But that seems to be the only way to actually get it to show up here. And yeah, this ain't gonna help us. From neighbor bonuses and being ahead. Oh, that is why these numbers haven't changed, because I'm another tech group and that penalty. Arg. Oh, never mind. I was kind of wondering why it looked like I was on par with tech, which is definitely not the case. 17, 18. When it hits about 20. I think we can spread it up, that's next month. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna take a short break first though. We're gonna get our last claim on Uganda, and we're gonna fight them, and we're gonna just secure this area at least. that'll be next episode. Thank you for watching.